How's it going, broskis? It's me, Polsky Broski. Monster Hunter Wilds has had an amazing launch with over 1 million concurrent players. There's a lot of controversy pertaining to the difficulty of the game, but I believe if you ever wanted to get into Monster Hunter, now is the time. There's a lot of things the game doesn't explain well, or if at all. Here are some of the best beginner tips for all you new hunters out there. Monster Hunter is known for its vast array of unique weapons, and choosing the right one is key to your success. For my first tip, I recommend picking a weapon that suits your playstyle and focusing on mastery. If you prefer ranged combat, for example, the bow or light bow might be ideal. They let you keep a safe distance while also dishing out tons of damage. On the other hand, if you're all about getting up close and personal, a weapon like the Greatsword might be right for you. It's slower, but hits incredibly hard, making you a powerhouse in battle. Mastering a weapon is more than just learning its moves, it's about understanding when and how to use these moves effectively against each monster. Positioning in this game is crucial. Let me also do a quick run through to explain the stats that come with each weapon. Sharpness is a factor in determining the cutting power of a weapon and its damage output. The less sharp it is, the less damage you'll do, so remember to sharpen your weapon during combat. Affinity is essentially crit chance, which does 125% of the original damage. So if you have negative affinity, then essentially you'll hit 75% of the original damage that percent of the time. Elemental damage is useful against specific monsters that are weak to that element. If you take a look at your monster guide here, you could see that this monster is weak to ice, so it would be wise to use an ice weapon. My next tip is to use focus mode. This is a new mechanic to the Monster Hunter franchise, which allows you to target specific spots of the monster's body. This mechanic can also be used to redirect attacks into other directions, helping with correctly positioning yourself. When a monster has an injury, you can use focus mode to deal critical damage to that monster and also get additional monster parts. When dealing damage to an injured body part, it can also knock them down, so you have a chance to deal additional damage or heal and repair your weapon. My next tip is to correctly manage your armored weapons. Previously, we spoke about how monsters have unique weaknesses. Well, this ties a bit into that. Most weapons have an element tied to them, and each piece of armor has its own resistances. You wouldn't go fighting a Rathalos, for example, with minus 30 fire resistance because you'd get one shot. Each weapon and armor set has its specific use case in Monster Hunter. Now, let's get into a little bit more detail here. Each piece of equipment also has its own set of skills. If you go into the sub-menu, you can take a look at the skill info here. Upgrading your armor is not something you should do early game. You should wait to do that when you get into the late game and have unlocked the late game sets. Decorations are essentially skills that you can put onto your equipment. Talismans are a free skill slot you can also equip onto your character. Don't forget to forge gear for your Palika as well. This gives them attack damage and resistances. Thanks for watching, broskis. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more RPG content. See you in the next video.